Okay, next exercise. Is on?
Yep.
Okay. Now we were working on separating the center of mass from the center of balance through letting go of tension. So in order to understand what we're looking for, we've got to create a point of pressure. He pushes on me, I give him a point of pressure. Now, let's move this one way. Right here is a heavy line of intention. Now the mind's natural inclination is to contract into the tension inside the body. So now my muscles in my shoulder are supporting this weight, so my mind contracts into the muscle. What I want to do is exactly the opposite. I want to release and expand the mind so that I'm not caught. And as soon as I do that and expand, the feeling of pressure on my body reduces. And it's almost as if the energy dissipates equally through the whole body and then into the field. The energy will naturally go to where your mind is. So you've got to resist the urge to stay inside the tension. Now you can apply the same principle if you go to the gym and do weightlifting. You lift the weight, let's say a bicep curl. The natural inclination is for your mind to gravitate to the tension in your bicep. But if your mind releases and goes into the energy field, then your body will learn how to take pressure and dissipate it into the field rather than load it into the muscle. That means you can train yourself to carry that amount of, move that amount of mass with a much softer bridge and using more mind and energy than pure body. So a partner pushes in. So now what we want to do is a partner goes in really, really heavy, pushes hard. Now I've got a huge power struggle, I'm coming into tension, and then suddenly switch channels. Just relax, 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 relax out of it. Now, once we switch channels, my connection softens. So you push in heavy, and I switch channels. The hands are moving away from the pressure. They're not moving into the pressure. They push in. I feel tension in my body. We have a yang condition. We have argument of energy. Then release, 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 and just go into Sum. Let the mind expand. Now, whether you're expanding into spherical awareness, whether you're relaxing through you to the ground, whether you're relaxing into an energy field, whether you're sinking the chi to the dantian, whether you use any of the internal models, it actually doesn't matter as long as there's a quality of release inside of it. You're moving energy from one state to another. You have a peak yang, resistant state, and then you soften. The mind softens, the mind lets go, and then the relationship between his force and my force shift. It's a type of alchemy. Energy changes from one state into another. And it's all based around that word relaxation and Sum. Now what generates this Sum or relaxation is the vibration that your mind drops into. And that vibration, we want it to be a state of energy awareness. Now if we look at an energy scale, we have life force as the closest to the physical. From life force, when life force gets absorbed into the body, it forms patterns, which forms an astral substance which expresses as ego, expresses as different types of skills. Any professional has applied its mind into a body action over and over to generate a skill. Now this skill is an astral substance. It's been cultivated within the mind-body interaction for a long time to generate a refined behavior. From the next stage of the vibrational scale is mind, awareness. And having a very soft, vacuous mind will lead that energy into that state. So we want to recognize the coarse material force that the body's being exposed to, and then we want to lead it with the mind to a higher vibrational state. What this does is it pulls the center of balance out of the center of mass, and that's your basic training. Once this happens, a person's highly susceptible to any type of energetic projection that you put out. That's the core of the training. All models use this in some way or another, whether they're just projecting an internal feeling, whether they're using a mechanical trick. Say a person pushes on you and all of a sudden you pull, their mind gets separated out of their body and there's a slight loss of balance the moment you reverse that force. So whether it's a mechanical trick or an internal energy reaction, the same thing must happen in order for an internal energy response to take place. All the models that surround that basic door can be investigated, and there's dozens and dozens of methods that we can use to separate the mind from the body to make it influenceable. Alright, so revising this exercise, our partner pushes in very, very heavy. We generate a big power struggle. So I want to feel a lot of tension in my body, and he's got a lot of tension in his body. We're both in a heavy yang condition. Now I just take my mind into a state of release and let that tension go while he maintains his yang condition in his body, and the energetic reaction is his mind, his center of balance will be extracted out of the center of mass. Okay, partner up, straight.